when I was reading the book that you clearly present Tyler as somebody who was raised to be a politician, a leader, that politics was in his blood. This is what he'd love to do. But yet, on the other hand, he attempted to his relationships with his children, he worked on that. I mean, what kind of, he was, rigorous in his states' rights and dogmatic on the one hand, but comes across in the book as like a nice guy, like not a bad, like a nice person, like, a person you wouldn't mind like spending some time listening to this political, talking things through, etc. Is that
right?
Accurate?
Well, he did have the reputation, I think well deserved, at least in public settings when he met people, of being very genial, very affable. One woman who met him claimed that he had none of the hardor or condescension that was normally associated with a lot of Virginia aristocrats. So he was more down to earth. Having said that, I do think that to some extent, his relationships with his family, particularly his first wife and the first batch of children that he had with that first wife, tended to suffer because he was away so often because of his political career. So he was certainly the kind of individual who you liked being around, but his family felt that they had to share him with politics and with all the duties and responsibilities that came with him being a national politician. So there was another side to him, not a sinister side or anything, but there was another side to him. And I think to some extent, his absence, because he was a national politician, really wreaked havoc on his first family.
And he had a lot of children. Is that correct?
Yes, he did. He had 8 children with the first wife, 7 with the second. So he holds the record 15. Of American presidents.
That's 15.
Yes, that is 15.
Is that the most of any American president, at least legitimate children?
Yes, it is. It is the most.